In this video, we'll be taking a look at a 1992 GMC Typhoon. The Typhoon had 9 exterior color options for 1992, with most of them being two-tone colors. This example we have here is finished in all black, which was the most common color option for the Typhoon, and for both model years was the only one to have over 1,000 units painted in it. On the driver's door panel, you have your speaker, your storage, and your power window controls. The Typhoon has a black interior with leather bucket seats. And now, we'll go ahead and start her up. While nowadays there are plenty of sporty, performance-based SUVs, and even a number of performance-oriented pickup trucks, back in the early 90s, the last thing you thought of when you thought of a truck or an SUV was performance. So imagine yourself in the early 1990s, and you hear that GMC has come out with a pickup truck that is quicker than a Ferrari. Well, the GMC Cyclone was exactly that. With a turbocharged 4.3-liter V6 engine making 280 horsepower, along with all-wheel drive, the Cyclone could do 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds, and it even beat a Ferrari 348 in a drag race. The Cyclone was only made for the 1991 model year. When it came out, the Cyclone, which was based on the S15 Sonoma, was the fastest stock pickup truck ever. But anyways, what we got here is the Cyclone's SUV counterpart, the Typhoon, based on the GMC Jimmy, which was introduced for 1992 and was produced for 2 model years from 92 through 93. It featured the exact same engine and underpinnings as the Cyclone, although it was slightly slower due to it being a bit heavier. Over the course of 2 model years, a total of just 4,697 Typhoons were built, with 2,497 of them being built for 1992. The Typhoon also features an auto-leveling rear suspension, which was not seen on the Cyclone. It has a 7-needle gauge cluster. It has a 4-spoke design, leather-wrapped steering wheel. The steering wheel is tilt. You've got your headlight controls, fog lamps, rear defrost, rear wiper. You got your turn signal, cruise control, and wiper controls. Going down the center of the dashboard, you do have your air vents, Right here next to the gauge cluster you have your climate control along with your power mirror controls. You've got your head unit with a CD player, lighter, the release for your glass, storage underneath there, 2 cup holders, center console, and it does have a couple power outlets. Lockable glove box. Both sun visors do have vanity mirrors and lights. And now we'll go ahead and roll down the driver's window. As mentioned before, both windows are powered. The parking brake is foot operated, and we'll pop the hood. The Typhoon comes standard with these 16-inch, 6-spoke aluminum alloy rims. The Typhoon is powered by a 4.3-liter overhead valve, 12-valve, turbocharged V6 engine. Featuring a Mitsubishi intercooled turbocharger, it produces 280 horsepower at 4,400 RPM and 350 pound-feet of torque at 3,600 RPM. This engine is paired to the GM Hydromatic 4-speed automatic transmission out of the C4 Corvette, and the Typhoon is all-wheel drive. It can do 0 to 60 in just 5.3 seconds. It has a double wishbone front suspension with torsion bars, and a solid axle rear setup with leaf springs. It has ventilated disc brakes up front and rear drum brakes. It also has 4-wheel ABS. Of course, one advantage about the Typhoon over the Cyclone, which was a regular cab pickup, is that it's got a actually pretty roomy back seat, so you've got room for a couple more passengers. Your padded leather armrests, These things right here with zippers, I believe you can store stuff in them. Ashtrays or storage. Both front seats do have storage pockets on the back. And you've also got the grab handles and coat hooks. The fuel cap is located on the driver's side. Single exhaust, rear wiper, The Typhoon was the first of its kind, an SUV with sports car performance, something unheard of back when it came out. Nowadays, the Typhoon is becoming increasingly popular with collectors. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this tour of this rare classic. That concludes this tour of this 1992 GMC Typhoon. Thanks for watching.